Welcome to Think for Math. Today I'm dividing a mixed decimal, so 3 and 2/10 divided by 5. One way to think about decimals is to think of it as money. So 3 and 2/10 could also be 3 and 20 hundredths, or $3.20. Now I'm dividing this by 5, so it's kind of like I'm sharing with 5 friends. And if I think about that for a minute, $3.20, if I share with 5 friends, they're all getting less than $1 because I don't even have $5 to share. So they're getting some change, right? We are going to get a decimal for an answer. So first, make sure you have a piece of paper because you should write this down too. If you're not writing it down, you're not thinking hard enough about it, and you're not going to get a lot better at math. So grab a piece of paper and work along with me on this. So first, I think I want a picture. And I'm going to draw a square to represent 1. So 1 square be 1 whole, or $1. And in this case, I've got 3 wholes, 3 whole dollars, and 20 cents, which I will tack on to the end here. So right over here is my 2/10, or 20 hundredths, my 20 cents. So there's a picture showing $3.20. There's my 20 cents. And here's my 3 wholes, or my $3. Are you drawing this? So one thing I can do is just right now divide up this picture into 5 equal pieces to see how much I've got there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. Before I count all this up, I think I'll go ahead and actually do the math. So let's try and divide this up with the big 7. So we're doing 3 and 2/10, or 3 and 20 hundredths, divided by 5. And if I take a look at this, I'm thinking there are no 5s in 3, so I have to go with a decimal. And if I look at that 32, the 32 looks like I could do something. I could get close to 32 because I know 5 times 6 is 30, right? So I'm going to try a 6 here. 6 times 5 is 30. But I'm gonna use some scratch space over on the side just to make sure I get this right. 5 times 6 is 30, but I don't really want 30. I want 3.0, right? So that tells me I need a decimal. I need 6/10, not 6. So there we go. I got 6/10, and that will give me 3. So I'll subtract that 3. And it looks like I have 20 hundredths left. So 5 into 20, I know 5 times 4 is 20. And but it's only 20 cents, so it's not really 4 that I need. If I'm thinking about making 20 cents, and 5 piles of 4 cents will make 20 cents. So to make this be 20 cents, I need 4 hundredths, or 4 pennies. So I will just move those places over to get my decimal in the right spot. So 5 times 4 hundredths is 20 hundredths. I subtract that, and it looks like it's all working out here. So altogether, when I add this up, I have got 64 hundredths. So my friends are going to get 64 cents. Is that making sense? You're still writing this down, right? So you should always check when you're dividing. And one way I'm going to check it is by taking a look at my picture. So my 5 equal groups here, I've got 2/10, 2/10, 2/10, and the last one is 4 hundredths. Looks like 64 hundredths, so that checks out. That's good. I should also get in the habit of checking by multiplying. So I'm going to take my 64 hundredths, and I'm going to multiply that by 5, and that should come out to 3.2, 3 and 2/10, 3 and 20 hundredths. So here we go. 5 times 4 is 20. Then 5 times 6 is 30. I'll add that 2, and I've got 32. Now I'm looking at my 2 places over in the hundredths. I'm going to do that same 2 places over in my product. So there we go, 3 and 20 hundredths. Or 3 and 2 tenths. So 3 and 2 tenths divided by 5 is 64 hundredths. All right, nice job. Keep thinking. The more you try, the more you learn.